Welcome, dear viewers. Imagine meeting someone who is shorter than your laptop screen, standing upright, or shaking hands with a person who's less than 2 feet tall, but bursting with life and personality. It sounds almost impossible, right? Yet, throughout history and even today, there are people who live extraordinary lives at extraordinary heights. These stories are not just about numbers on a measuring tape. They're about resilience, identity, and how remarkable the human spirit can be. Today, we're counting down the 10 shortest people in the world, and each one of them has a story worth telling. Let's begin with Chandra Bahadur Dangi from Nepal. Born in 1939, Chandra still holds the Guinness World Record as the shortest adult human ever verified. At just 21.5 inches tall, he was smaller than most toddlers, even in his 70s when he was finally measured. For most of his life, he lived in a remote mountain village, completely unknown to the outside world. That changed in 2012, when Guinness confirmed his height and his story spread worldwide. Suddenly, he was a global sensation, traveling internationally and proudly representing Nepal with energy and joy. From there, we travel back in time to the Netherlands, where Pauline Musters was born in 1876. Known as Princess Pauline, she was recognized as the shortest woman ever recorded, reaching just 24 inches tall as an adult. Despite her size, Pauline became a performer who toured Europe and the United States, charming audiences with her charisma. Her life was tragically short. She passed away at only 19, but her record still stands more than a century later. In the Philippines, Junri Balawing was born in 1993. On his 18th birthday, in 2011, Guinness measured him at 23.5 inches tall, making him the shortest living man at the time. His family revealed that he stopped growing only months after birth. Though his health limited his mobility, Junri captured hearts around the world with his gentle smile and quiet determination. India is home to another remarkable record holder, Jyoti Amge. She is the shortest living woman today, standing at just 24.7 inches tall. Unlike many others on this list, Jyoti's fame extends beyond her Guinness record. She has appeared in television shows and films, including a role in American Horror Story, Freak Show. Her presence on screen is magnetic, and she uses her visibility to inspire others and raise awareness about dwarfism. Back in India, another record breaker emerged, Gul Mohammed from New Delhi. In 1990, Guinness verified his height at just 22.5 inches, making him the shortest adult male living at the time. Sadly, Gul faced many health issues throughout his life and passed away in 1997 at the age of 40. His story highlights the medical challenges that often accompany extreme forms of dwarfism. From Nepal came another inspiring figure, Khagendra Thapa Magar. Born in 1992, he grew to only 26.4 inches tall. When he was officially measured in 2010, he was recognized as the shortest mobile man in the world. Unlike some others who struggled with limited movement, Khagendra could walk, dance, and perform. His cheerful personality made him a favorite among those who met him, and he traveled widely, even making appearances in Europe and the United States. Sadly, he passed away in 2020 at just 27 years old. South Africa gave us the story of Madge Bester, who stood at 25.6 inches tall. She lived with brittle bone disease, a condition that left her physically fragile, but her spirit was anything but. In 1991, she was recognized as the world's shortest living woman, and she later became a passionate advocate for disability rights. Madge proved that while her height may have been small, her voice carried immense power. Perhaps one of the most fascinating names on this list is Lucía Zárate from Mexico. By the age of 17, she weighed only 4.7 pounds and stood about 20 inches tall, making her not only one of the shortest, but also the lightest adults ever recorded. She gained international fame performing with traveling circuses in the late 1800s. Sadly, her life ended at 26 during a tragic accident, but her story remains one of the most extraordinary in Guinness history. Taiwan is home to Lin Yu-chi, who measures 26.6 inches tall. Unlike many others on this list, Lin has lived a relatively modern public life. He uses a wheelchair due to brittle bone disease, but he hasn't let that stop him. Lin works as a writer and activist, using his platform to raise awareness about the conditions that cause extreme short stature. His advocacy shows how individuals can transform personal challenges into opportunities to make a difference. Finally, we come to Edward Niño Hernández from Colombia. Standing just over 28 inches tall, he was first recognized by Guinness in 2010 as the shortest living man, a title he has reclaimed more than once. Edward is not just known for his size, he's known for his energy. He works as a dancer and entertainer, thriving in the spotlight and bringing joy to audiences wherever he goes. You might be wondering why these stories matter. After all, height records sound like trivia at first, but when you look closer, you realize these stories are about much more than measurements. They are about the diversity of the human experience and the resilience of people who live in a world that isn't built for them. Some became activists, others entertainers, and some simply lived quietly but left behind a legacy of courage. Their lives remind us that what makes someone stand out is not their size, but the way they choose to live. It's about persistence, courage, and finding meaning in the face of unique challenges. So, the next time you think about what makes a person remarkable, remember these names: Chandra, Pauline, Junray, Jyoti, Gul, Kagendra, Maj, Lucía, Lin, and Edward. All of them prove that the human spirit is always larger than life. Which of these individuals surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey through the lives of the world's shortest people, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend. Because stories like these remind us of one simple truth: height might be measured in inches, but greatness is measured in impact.